G'day guys, if anyone's there, welcome to race night at Phillip Island. Very unorganised here, so we're looking for setups and everything about an hour, half hour before the race starts, which is always good. So we managed to run a
127.52.
few laps last night, which was good, but not fully convinced at the setup we've got for it. So just having a bit of a quick squiz to see if we can find one. Thanks, Dave. Alrighty, we're in the Ferrari. Appreciate that. You always need a heckler in the crowd. I've got the chat working on the stream now as well, which is the first time that's going, so we'll see how that runs for the night.
I lost it so bad, I ended up on another part of the circuit before. Anyway, hard to explain.
All right.
The leader has just done a 127.45.
Doesn't look like the GT3s have ever been to Phillip Island. I can't find anything on there. Even on, like, the old ones.
Just go with my setup, mate. It works.
Righto, righto.
If you want to go searching for it, be quiet.
Jeez, we're a
Rub it
bit
in.
stressed tonight, are we?
New fastest lap for Wallace,
Oh,
127.32.
God. Bloody Shane Van Gisbergen's in there. That's all we bloody...
Hasn't he had enough of
That's all we
racing?
bloody need. All right, I found a setup from 2019.
Good luck with that. I wish you luck.
I'll throw both of them in to see what happens. Try yours and then I'll try that one. You watch me come out and go like
The leader has
half a
just
second
done a
faster and you'll be like, yeah, all right, I'll give it a go.
127.42.
All right, that's in there.
It'll probably fail tech.
Probably. Dave's saying to do what the boss says. Whose side,
Dave was watching his.
whose side are you on, Dave? Yeah, he's on. He's hosting us as well, so we're live on his Twitch as well. Alrighty.
That's a new fastest lap for Wallace, 127.27.
Well, I can safely say the Imola setup is shit.
Shane, what's Van Gisbergen doing? He's doing 27 ones.
Oh, he's not that quick.
Luke Turner's got him pipped at the moment. Lukey.
Yeah, Shane hasn't done any practice.
Yeah, same as me.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour.
I feel like he's the last person that needs practice.
That's a new fastest lap for Turner, 127.27. There's traffic approaching. Watch your mirrors.
Thanks, Dave. I've chucked that up on the CMR page, so I don't know if that's working or not, but I'll have a quick look later.
Saved!
See if Luke Turner can pass me.
B15.
Thanks, Dave. Oi! Got the grass. Get those out of the system early. Whew. Just found out what happens when you hit the grass coming out of whatever the corner
Watch
after
your
the
mirrors,
hairpin
there's
is.
a car approaching.
How's the setup, mate?
B16.
I'm on your one at the moment.
Go on, try the other one.
Do you need a hug tonight, or? Something happened at home we need to know about, or?
No, this BOP's upsetting.
Sector 1 is 4.2 seconds off the pace.
It's all for show, mate.
Yeah, I don't know what happened on that one, Oak. That was... Let's throw that in as a little bonus bit of content before the race.
New fastest lap for Wallace, 127.19.
Oh, she's a bit taily. God, steering's heavy.
th place. That's your best lap in this session. That puts you 5.5 seconds off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace.
That was a bit better. Not what I wanted.
Watch the track limits, please, Mike. The guy behind has just done a 144.27.
Come on. Oh, it is off.
P12.
Oh, as soon as I try and carry a tiny little bit more pace through there, I'll lose the back.
We need to watch these track limits.
Doesn't feel great, I'll be honest. No, failed anyway. Let's not tell Bazza that. Try his version 2.
The car ahead has just done a 128.33. There's traffic behind, keep your wits about you. 13th place.
Nah, we won't tell him that. We'll just keep that one between us. I'm assuming all the other guys are doing their time on poly setups.
Change all tyres.
Sector 2 is 0.35 off the pace. Okay, Mike, we need to watch these track limits. Place. Yellow flag, caution.
Yeah, mate, she's slippery. But I don't have any other setup, so it's this or nothing.
That's 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes.
God, so much understeer. Yeah, same setup. Although this is his new and improved one apparently. We're going a little bit faster.
Good lap. That's your quickest so far. Yellow flag. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 3. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1. Fastest lap for Turner, 127.18. Sector 2 is 0.47 off the pace. B12, good lap. That's your quickest today. That was 128.04. On your right, clear right.
That out is fast.
Yeah, it's got no penalty.
Sector 2 is 1.8 seconds off the pace.
None of them feel like it's WRX, I can tell you that.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
Yeah, I think the Audi was the only one not affected, mate. Memory?
I knew I should have stayed on the couch.
Come on, mate.
The guy in front has just done a 128.02. Alright Mike, 15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes.
Just checking to see if all the streams are working.
How many streams have we got?
Running 3 today. We've got YouTube, Facebook and Twitch. We're going prime time. Yeah, looks like it's all working. Alright, now that's taken care of. We'll worry about our quality setup. What have we got? 16 minutes left. What am I doing? 50.3, 83.6.
What a save. And fucks the next corner. Tracking's not working. We'll be back in a sec.
Right. Right. Save as.
The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 25 Celsius.
Alright, let's go and see what we can do with a bit of less fuel in it. How you going, Andrew?
Shit.
There's a car approaching. Watch your mirrors. Stay behind the white line. 14th. Sector 2 is 0.40 off the pace.
Ordered a new graphics card. Might be this week.
What'd you get?
Sector 3 is 1.1 seconds off the pace. Okay, Mike, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Sector 2 is 0.37 off the pace. You've got half your fuel left.
Damn it. We're 4/10 up then.
I'll catch you guys after.
See you, mate.
See ya.
Right, mate.
Good luck.
Okay, time.
That was going to be about a 27.
Michael, you still there?
6. Yeah. Yeah, mate.
Okay. What lap times you doing?
I just did my first quali run then, and I spun it on the second last corner, which is going to be about a 27.6,
Wow.
which puts me right behind Maverick again. That's
Very
fine.
little fuel left. Come into the pits at the end of this lap. Box this
Yeah,
lap.
okay. 20 seconds.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. Box, 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 box. 2 litres remaining. This lap will be invalidated. Watch the track limits.
Need to get this set up properly.
That's a new fastest lap for Wallace.
Try the VRS one?
127.00.
Yeah, it failed.
Okay.
I said to Dave on the stream, I just won't tell Bazza that it failed.
Fastest lap for Wallace, 126.90.
Okay. Change us to 26.
26.9.
There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors.
Just go right on board with him and see how he does it.
But just confuse me.
Okay, Mike, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
The problem is, Dave, he's in a McLaren, so it just starts playing with your head because he drives has different gears and... Oh God, it's rough through there.
B14. guy behind has just done a 128.28. The guy behind has just done a 128.25. P13, that's your fastest lap. You're currently 0.9 off the pace. We're running on fumes, mate. Sector 3 is a 10th off the pace. Two minutes to go, 2 minutes. We need to find a 10th in Sector 2. Box. 2 litres left. Mind these track limits, please, Mike. Watch your speed.
Oh, there's at least another 3 or 4 tenths in that. I went off a couple of times and could see we were up by a few tenths on that lap then. So I think for quali, if we can hit a 27.4, 27.5, that'll put us, well, based on practice times, put us around 8th, 9th, 10th, somewhere around there. What's Bazza done? A 28.5.
New fastest lap for Wallace, 126.53.
It's only a small field tonight.
Is it?
21 cars.
Oh, they'll all join. They're doing wings and slicks, remember?
Ah, that's right. Good call. The quali tyres are definitely good for at least 3 laps as well. I'm going to bang
Checker flags out, P13.
13 litres in.
Sorry, I tried to get it off.
That's the end of the session. 13th place.
That's the right car. That was the end of the session anyway.
Get out while the track's nice and cool, Base.
Everyone's out there, mate. Careful.
The pit exit is clear. Push now. Okay, Mike. We've got 29 minutes to set a lap.
Where are you going?
All over the place. Too many changes to this setup.
Did you end up dropping your ride heights and everything with the low fuel?
No.
No.
No, don't worry about it.
There's the banking up going. No, that's not too bad. Alrighty.
The leader's just done a 132.42. The leader has just done a 132.06.
Thanks, Lee.
E9. The guy ahead has just done a 135.33. The leader has just done a 131.24. The guy behind has just done a 147.32. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Okay, Mike. 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes. The leader has just done a 127.31.
It's going to be a 27.5.
The leader has just done a 127.23. 6th place. Sector 3 times okay. Fastest lap for Turner, 126.86.
Hey, it's not a bad track, mate.
New fastest lap for Wallace, 126.34. You've used half your fuel.
We're just going to try and keep it on it. Oh, no.
Sector 2 is 0.27 off the pace.
Yeah, you
Yellow
try
flag,
and carry
keep
too
your
much
wits about you,
pressure there,
mate.
it just goes on you.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
New paint job. What goes on? New paint job there, Lukey. Yeah, mate, it's a good track, but it's a fast track. So if you're
Limiter's still on. Disengage
got a
it.
twitchy
There's a
old
car
car like I've
approaching.
got right
Stay
now,
behind the white line.
it's not
P11.
super nice, unfortunately.
Blue flag.
Let's see if we can make do. Fuck, I haven't been in the radicals for 3-4 years. Probably back when they were one of the only cars you could use to get your license up, I reckon.
Sector 1 is 5.5 off the pace.
Basically a big go-kart. Everyone seems to take this high line through there. But I feel like you're really slow on the way out. Just not very comfortable through that section. Definitely where we're losing a lot of time. Mate, I don't even know, to be honest. I pretty much only do league racing, which obviously doesn't affect your iRating at all.
That's 5 minutes of fuel left. Sector 2 is 0.40 off the pace.
Bit of a rough end of that lap. We're 2 tenths up then.
That's the question.
V13, you're now 1.3 off the leader's pace. Sector 3 is 0.43 off the pace.
Yep. Thanks, Dave. Just piling on the pressure, appreciate that. Just tell everyone Shane Van Gisbergen's in, and then they might
Sector 2
actually
is
be something worth watching.
0.33 off the pace. Watch your speed limit in the pits. Engage limiter. Car approaching, watch your mirrors.
What's he done? He's done a 26.3, Jesus. Have you seen the Giz's time, Baz?
Sorry?
Have you seen Shane's time?
What? No, 26.5?
26.3.
Okay. I like to see him go in a real car.
Mate, I reckon he's going to win the championship by about 4 rounds this year. Got no competition.
The guy in front has just done a 127.51.
Sorry, guy.
Alright, might as well go one more crack at this. Ah, mate, bloody Shane was ridiculous on the weekend, but
There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line.
I said the only one that could give him a run for his money was
14.
Scotty, and
He wasn't around.
Cam might be able to give him a run on his day, but for the course of a
Hey,
whole...
mate, I'm on a hot lap. I'm on a hot lap. Hold on. Up half a second.
Get in there, Bazza.
Oh yeah, come on. Come on, get in there.
What's he done?
Get in there. Yeah, baby.
Last time, mate. Well done.
Hope it stays like that.
P15. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace. Okay, Mike, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Time left.
Sector 2 is 0.35 off the pace.
Oh, I gotta put a lap together. I was 3/10 up again. I'll stuff it up again.
That puts you 1.4 seconds off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace.
Well, I know race control really well.
That's a new fastest lap for Wallace, 126.17.
126.1.
Bloody hell.
Freak.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. Track limits, this lap will be deleted.
Jeez, I'm struggling to get over this, to get used to this oversteer that you're loving.
Or just, if you don't like it, is it power out oversteer?
Nah. It's going in, it's mid-corner speed. I keep losing the rear.
Or give you high speed?
Yeah.
Give yourself some wing. Hey, Wallace are holding me up.
Just feel like I'm going to get absolutely smashed in the straights now with 7 degrees of wind.
There's a car behind. Take care, rejoin him. Blue flag. Yellow flag. Caution.
Where are you, Yanni?
I think Yanni's racing.
He's on the live stream.
Ah.
Watching the stream with the baby.
Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. B15. 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.45 off the pace.
It's beautiful.
New fastest lap for Wallace, 126.03.
Yeah. Just on a 26 flat.
Who did?
Shane.
Come past me, Chris. Cheers, man.
I'm going to need him to take himself out at the start again.
Probably does that on purpose.
Makes the race interesting for him.
There's traffic behind, take care. P17.
I don't think I'll need as much wing, Dave, just because the car's so light at the moment, no fuel on it. Should be
Sector 2
alright.
is 0.6 off the pace.
Change all tyres.
Alright, let's just try and stick a lap together here.
Sector 3 is a second off the pace.
Bit wide.
Alright, Mike. 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
I've done it again. 3/10 up and I've fucked it up on that second last corner again. It's the third time I've been 3/10 up going into that second last corner and I've stuffed it up.
There's traffic behind.
Don't worry, I'll try to, Yanni. Oh, god damn it, just finished the lap. I mean, that takes us up to like 10th. We can be in the 2s. You know, best case. They put the lap together. God damn.
Sector 2 is 1.4 seconds off the pace.
I'm not trying to carry too much speed in there. It's better. No. Kept the foot in it.
Look, Mike,
Yanni, you
that was a
should
big
think
one.
about
Are you
logging
okay?
in. Oh, you
Blue
can't.
flag.
You got the baby.
Yeah, he said,
Watching Andrew giving us updates.
he was racing one-handed. I said, you'd probably still be faster than us.
So true.
Take care, there's a car
Oh, if
approaching.
I don't put a lap together, I'm gonna
Blue flag,
go and spot for
P18.
you.
Blue flag. Car right. Right side's clear. Blue flag. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.48 off the pace. 5 minutes of fuel remaining, 5 minutes.
Sorry, Brendan.
Sector 2 is 0.43 off the pace.
All good.
She's got no confidence through there.
P20, that's your quickest lap in this session. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace. Okay, Mike,
Definitely
we
not
need to
good
watch the track limits.
in the slipstream.
Oh,
That's enough for me.
what a mess. P20.
Michael, what are you doing down there?
I don't know, mate. I just can't get comfortable with it. I just feel like the back's constantly stepping out on me, but then as soon as I bump the wing up, I was losing tenths down the straight.
Can I get a mic check,
All right.
please?
Then drop the diff ratio, the diff preload by 2 clicks
good.
to the left. Reduce the number by 2 clicks.
This is for mid-corner, so it's not...
Yeah, but just try it. That's what really makes a turn on power. That's what I think you're struggling with.
So to the left, so go to 125.
Yeah.
Kind
It was on 135?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Drop the rear... You're only saying to drop the rear roll bar. Just soften up the back.
I think it's on minimum. That's the problem.
Oh well. We'll just see what we can do. That's what happens when VRS doesn't have a setup. Then I'm stuffed because I don't know how to set a car up. We'll just see what we can do, Baz.
Well, we're not as fast as Shane Wallace, so...
Hey, to be fair, it's only between 20th and 9th. We're only talking 3 tenths.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was 3 tenths up.
6th
Yeah.
to 20th, it's half a second.
Thanks, Dave. Dave said good luck.
Stay out of trouble.
Fucking hell, 26 flat by Shane. Zach will be blowing up tonight. Well, we've got 30 seconds. I'm not going to get a water.
Yeah, better too.
Alright everyone, my name's Ira. I'm going to be your race control tonight. I'm 24/7 race control. So just a couple of rules real quick to go over. Please remember to use your relative. And race control radio is for communication only. If you want to talk to our drivers, use the Discord. Obviously, no abuse or anything like that on the radio.
That's the end of the
and
session,
everybody is
P20.
qualified, so you can all start from the grid. So, gentlemen, if you need me during the race, just sing out. Thank you.
Sure, thanks, bro.
Yeah, we'll have a crack, boys. See what happens. Alright, we got 55 litres in.
Did it take any more?
Nah.
Oh.
Turn off your tyres.
It does it automatically. Oh wait, we're side by side.
Yeah, man.
Let's not take each other out.
Why would you even say that?
I'll let you go, mate. I always go conservative the first couple of laps. Pave the way. Top 15 I want. Actually finish the race. Be nice. Hey, we're gonna do a full lap.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. We're starting on the front straight.
Can you imagine if it's a standing start? It's not.
Be easier than starting the supercar.
Engine started.
The air temp is 18 Celsius, 45 minutes. Follow car number 57 in the left column.
Oh, look at all the dust on the track down here on turn 1. A lot of cars in front of us, Baz.
Alright, mate, patience.
Don't forget that we've got to go when the field goes, not when the green light goes.
I think that goes beforehand. Yeah, I get you.
That's what they've all been complaining about, that no one's actually waiting for the leader to take away. They're just going as soon as the green flag waves.
Right.
Andrew, P15.
Catch up to car number 57.
Luck, mate.
Yeah, good luck.
Okay, Mike, get ready.
One off, Baz. All good.
Okay.
Fucking hell.
Wallace is now in the lead.
What damage?
You alright?
I had nowhere to go. Spinning car in front of me. I'm alright.
Car right. Still there. Still there. He's still there. Still there. Right side's clear.
Another one, Baz. In the wall on the straight.
Thanks, mate. Saw it. Thank you.
B13.
You got one on the grass.
Broad dive bombing.
Yellow flag. Watch out.
Another one up on this corner. Another one off, coming up over the top skyline.
Oh my god, they're everywhere.
What is going on?
The Warwick Sharp wants to make up spots.
Running your cars.
The leader's just done a 127.00. P10.
Oh, two off. Hairpin. Saw that coming. Oh, another two off.
Yellow flag.
What is happening?
Fastest lap for Wallace, 126.76. Alright Mike, you're reeling Benson in. The gap is now 1.1 seconds. B6, that's your best lap in this session.
Let me know when we're in the pit window.
Right, mate. 9 laps, mate. Oh, it's another one off. Whitaker.
Last repairs on.
Okay, Mike, we think our refueling window will open after 12 minutes and closes after 29 minutes. You're looking really good. Come on, keep your focus. P5.
Copy that, Yanni.
Stay close. Keep the pressure on.
Because I hate that corner.
Your last lap time was at 1:27.81. Good lap. That's your best in the session. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace. The gap to Benson ahead is increasing. It's now 0.9.
Yeah, sorry it took long to get back to you, Chris, but yeah, that wasn't a code back there.
Hunter is reeling you in. The gap's now 0.36. Okay, Mike, ignore that fucker in the mirror. Stick to your line. Nail those exits. On your right. Clear right. Come on, don't let him get away.
God, I'm losing so much time through that corner. I've just got no confidence in it.
P6, that lap was a 128.81.
The second I get on a little bit too much of the throttle, I just feel like I'm going to lose the back. The rest of the track, it actually feels really good.
The gap to Hunter ahead is now 0.9.
How you going, Baz?
Right, mate.
Alright, just get in.
Sectors 1 and 3 are 0.43 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.32 off the pace. Alright Mike, you've got half your fuel left.
Laps to go, Baz, till the pit window opens.
Probably Richard Mitchum, but I'm not going to let you through that easily.
First time we made it through that corner.
The gap to
Gonna have to lift.
Hunter ahead is now 1.9. You've just done a 128.12.
Couple of average corners.
Sorry, Trent, I couldn't avoid that.
You've just done a 128.55. The gap to Wood behind is now 3.0.
Again.
Sixth place. Okay, Mike. 10 minutes of fuel remaining. Lap times are pretty consistent.
Car 064, you have a drive-through penalty for rear contact causing a collision and no redress on car 093. Thank you.
Euro 64. I don't know. Johnny Merritt.
Sector 1 is 0.39 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.32 off the pace. You're 2/10 off
tried
the
to
pace in Sector
redress.
3.
Pit window's open, mate.
I know. I'm getting a nice tow here, so I'm not being held up by Richard Mitchum.
Okay, Mike, that's half distance. We think about 6 minutes of fuel left. The gap to Wood behind is now 2.0 seconds. That's a new fastest lap for Wallace, 126.74. We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. That's 20 minutes to go.
Now, mate.
Robbie?
Your lap time was at 128.14. Hunter in front is pitting. Okay, Mike, very little fuel left. In this lap, box this lap. That's good consistency, keep it up. P4, that was a 128.18. That's a new fastest lap for Wallace, 126.53.
Box, 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 box.
2 litres remaining. The gap behind is now 4.6 seconds. Benson ahead is pitting. Pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour. All right, Mike, we'll fill you to the end of the race. The car behind is pitting. There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line. Watch your mirrors. 7th position. The leader, Wallace, is pitting. He's all over you. Keep your exit speeds up. Stay smooth. "15 minutes remaining. 15 minutes to go. Keep digging. This isn't over yet." B6. Car left. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line.
Hit it, Angus?
Yeah.
He's clear left.
So the whole field should have pitted by now.
Sorry.
B7. That last lap was a 129.24.
Ah, turn.
The gap to Wood in front is now 0.8.
Yeah, copy, mate. Having a look at that.
Your lap time was 128.26.
Yeah, no worries, mate. I've got it. I'll give you an explanation after the race.
The guy Leach coming behind us like a freight train.
The gap to Leach behind is now 0.8.
Probably won't fight it too hard because we're 0 incident at the moment. 10 minutes to go.
That lap time was 127.92.
Time left. 10 minutes. Wow.
Getting horrible understeer through.
You've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go.
Some of the
Okay,
quicker
Mike.
corners.
Come on, stay focused. Apex is an exit. Car right. Still there. Clear right. Shite. Stay close. You might get him back.
Nah, they're just really quick, mate. I definitely. I'm not as quick in these things as I am with the
Come on, you
supercar.
can salvage something here.
They're just bloody good at driving them.
128.93.
I think the guy in front of us finished in the top 5 in the Bathurst 12 hour. Pretty handy.
Okay, Mike, you need to pass this track. You're losing too much time. The gap to Leach in front is now 0.8. That lap was a 128.18. Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Understeer. Absolutely murdering.
My car feels nice at the moment.
Oh, shocking understeer like 2 or 3 of the corners.
Car right, clear right. All right, Mike. The
What
next
position
car
you're in,
is
Michael?
Leach.
What was that?
What position?
Hang on. 8.
Oh, well done.
Eighth place. That lap was at 128.29. The gap to Leach ahead is increasing. It's now 2.6.
Oh.
You've just done a 128.80. The car behind is reeling you in. The gap is now 3.2 seconds. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. Okay, Mike, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. One more to go. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Turner is leading the race. Two minutes of fuel remaining.
Well done, Shane and Richard.
P8, that's the finish. Well done.
And Luke. Bad luck, Cindy. Why do you keep me under pressure?
Correct, Bazza. Are you finished?
12th place, mate.
Nice
I'm
work.
happy with that.
Well done.
I'll take that.
I ended up having 0 incident as well.
I think I got
Probably the bloke that
5.
probably the bloke that hit you.
The guy that I hit, yeah, +1 off,
Thanks, Witsy.
which is a shame. Yeah, the guy in the first corner, first lap, just turned around in front of me.
Yeah, right.
Had nowhere to go.
Well, you were +7 spots for the race.
Hey guys.
Hey, mate.
How'd you go?
Oh man, qualified 15th. I was last, 26th at the hairpin, first lap, and I finished 5th.
Well done.
Nice work, mate.
Oh, fucking crazy.
You were on the
Bet you
broadcast tonight, were you?
What's that?
You were on the broadcast tonight, I think.
Oh shit, that's good.
Probably would have got a bit of coverage if you were carving your way through.
Oh, I'm out of fuel.
You're on the way back to the pits.
Yeah, I'm out of fuel. That's cutting it tight.
Oh, okay. just
Michael
wanted
got 8th,
Oh, cool.
and I got 12th, and we both
Congratulations,
started like
well
20th.
done. Yeah, that
Oh,
little incident
jeez,
went down
it's,
the
come from
hairpin.
behind.
There was
CMR
net
day.
code between two
Yeah.
other cars, and
I did like
he
it.
went off track and never regained control, and then just came back on, unfortunately, hit you. So yeah, just a racing
gonna watch
incident.
the,
Unfortunate
first
for
lap
that.
make sure
Watch your
That was
speed.
good racing, everyone else. Well done.
I'm too excited.
Dave Kirby saying well done, Andrew.
Oh, cool.
He's on the stream.
Is that on the bro? Ah, okay.
Oh, switcher off.
You think someone would give me a push? Just,
They don't want to get an X, mate.
That's exactly right.
That was, you know, I really just wanted to quit when I did that. Oh, glad I didn't.
I don't think you can really go and talk to Zach with a 8th place, can you? What was our rule? Top 5?
top 10 it is, mate.
Nah.
For me, it's top 10.
I'll go if you go.
I'll go.
I'm not going.
Come on, Bazza.
I'm going.
Let's get in there. Zach, every week Zach's like, I just want to talk to Parry. Come on, you want to jump?
Hey.
Let's jump in. I'll go with you.
All right, can I just make it to the pits?
I'm not,
Trying really hard here.
I'm not going until you go.
I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. Alright, let's go.
Right.
Well, I've got to just log into my outside PC. I'll be about 2 minutes, okay?
Right.
But I will be there, trust me.
Right. I'll trust you.
Alright, bye.
I must add mine was in the Pro-Am though.
I mean, I had Hammer in front of me, Condola behind me. He had some big names behind me.
Bit of pucker time.
Yeah, pretty much. You start up there and you're like, oh god, here we go.
Eyes forward, mate, that's what they always say.
Well, it was actually when Hammer got me going into the first corner. I ran wide, hit the grass. But then they were falling off the wayside, so I was back, got past Woodsy up to about 7th or 8th, and then just nipped the grass coming out near the end of the lap.
Oh no.
Which I should have learnt, because I did it in practice.
I'm looking forward to watching your race, Andrew.
And fortunately, I've been doing a fair bit of work on my setup because I knew that there wasn't a setup available anywhere, so I've been working on that a fair bit, and it was a pretty stable and safe setup. Wasn't made to do quick lap times, it was made to sort of get me through the race, and that's it. But yeah, fortunately, I was able to hold off Frank. I'm not too sure what happened to him because I'm pretty sure he was winning the race at one point. But yeah, still very happy to come out on top after starting P19.
I'm going to get to him with that, with regards to that in just a moment. You've had a nice little taste of the GT3 stuff. What's the aim now going forward? Because there's still 4 weeks of this championship to go. I don't, judging by what I saw on the points, you're not in contention, but you can certainly get up there and stake your claim for next season.
No, this was my first race actually in the GT3 series. So,
That's
yeah,
not 2 litres left. We're running on fumes, mate.
Let's just focus on that
lap,
for a moment.
this
To
lap.
jump in,
Miller,
I mean, we
has
know you've
retired
got
from the
experience in
race.
other cars and everything else, but to jump in and just hand out a lesson to those around you, there must not be a sweeter feeling in iRacing.
I'll be honest with you. I personally don't like the GT3 cars. They're not my favourite car to drive at all. I've never liked traction control and ABS helping me around the circuit. But obviously, I did the Indy Pro race, which I think you were commentating, had definitely not a good race on my end. Made a few mistakes, but yeah, definitely thanks for the night here tonight, coming home on top.
Indeed. Hey, great to have so many people in the chat room here. And I'm going to get to as many of you as I can between now and 10:15, but that's the cut-off time because Adam Lavis goes and runs in the Stone Cold Series. So I apologise if I don't get a long enough chance to chat to all of you, but I'll try and get everybody in. Let's continue the conversation here now with Kodak himself. Frankie, that was looking good for a long time there, mate. Unfortunately, we just noticed you stop as you were leaving the pit lane. Talk us through what happened because it turned out to be pretty costly.
Wow, I'm gutted. That one got away from me tonight. I had hardware issues. As soon as I came into the pits, I noticed I couldn't click back into first gear, and I've been having a bit of a USB issue with my wheels. So just as the fuel stop finished, no gears, so I couldn't move. So I quickly unplugged my USB, which is quite close to me. It didn't do it the first time. It started sort of like to engage and then pulled it out again and put it back in and eventually got gears, but then I was locked in third gear for a second or two and the fuel just went straight past me. But look, I mean, you know, congrats to Lockie. I feel bad for like Lee, like, you know, he was doing so great up there at the top as well. To pinch it on the sort of like grass and to see him go in front of me, I was actually looking for a good battle. He was like he gave me a good run for his money, man. So we kept it clean into Honda, and then I sort of, you know, made a good run down the straight for the attack on Lockie. But yeah, Lockie was actually doing the same sort of lap times, and I was just over driving. I had no rear tyres in the end. But, yeah.
Mate, onwards and upwards to next week because you know the pace is certainly there.
Yeah, that was great. Like, I mean, look, I haven't been on the pole for like over 6 years, so it was going to be a perfect night if I didn't have the little glitch. So I was 18 seconds ahead into my pit stop, so I was actually cruising for a while. So
that's a
I'll be back.
phenomenal
I'll be back.
achievement for you, Frank. Like I've been close enough to actually witness a lot of the improvements over the last few weeks. You've had some hardware upgrades and everything. If you had to sit down and say to a lot of the junior drivers that are around you, I know you've got some specifically Dylan Gray that you've been mentoring a whole bunch again lately. What would be the one biggest thing and piece of advice you'd be offering up to everyone at the moment?
So I've taken Dylan Gray under my wings. I think he's an up-and-comer sort of like, performer. He's definitely improving his patience at the start of races. Races never won on the first lap or the first corner. It's all about consistency. And one thing I find with my driving is if I can throw consistent laps, lap after lap, you pretty much start picking the bunch at the very top, or you start getting closer to the top. So with my recent hardware upgrade, look, I've been saving for like 11 months. I've actually got a fairly decent high-end sort of like simulator now, and a lot of you guys have seen it through the Discord and forums and Facebook and whatnot. But look, if you're going to get into sim, start off slow. Don't go, all out straight away. If you like it, then slowly build your way up. My first sim that I ever had was basically something that sat on the floor and looked like a go-kart with no wheels on it. So you can be competitive. I was competitive the last 11 or the last 10 months with a G29. So slowly but surely, you can get right up there and dissect with the big boys. So this is only second split. There is a first split, which is daunting because those guys at the top are pretty fast. So I'm looking forward to pushing my limits and getting up there at some point.
We talk about mechanical issues all the time, or technical issues that are essentially the sim world version of mechanical issues. Nothing worse than when they're costly. So happy shopping, Frank, and good luck with that. I look forward to having you back on deck later in the week, mate. Thank you for that. Let's fly through here, guys. Again, sorry I'm pressed for time, but I appreciate so many of you coming in to have a chat here. John Baldwin, let's go to you. Third in the end of all of that, but by gee, you had to work hard for it.
Yeah, a bit of a freight train behind Lee early. It was just sort of, there was a few spots fair bit quicker than him, and I was just careful not to run up the back of him, and just a matter of just keeping your nose clean, and then hoping for people to have issues.
Indeed. Now, with regards to, obviously that's the 6th round of the season. Quickly, what are your thoughts going forward, Suzuka? The next stop, only 4 rounds left now.
Yeah, starting to get the hang of it and all that sort of stuff. I've been sort of relatively quick, but had some mechanical, some hardware issues and brain fart issues and that sort of stuff earlier on. So, a matter of doing it every week rather than flashing in the pan. I go alright at Suzuka, so I like the track. I like Phillip Island, so I tend to go better at places I like.
All right, mate, thank you for that. Let's bump across and bounce up to Andrew Goldman at this point in time, mate. 5th in the end, 10 positions gained. The Lambo's going along nicely. And given what happened to Scott's tonight, that's actually been a good leg up for you as far as the championship's concerned.
Yeah, no, it's good. So I was fresh off racing the Super TTs at Winton on the weekend, so it was a bit unfamiliar to get back on the sim. But I was actually last at the hairpin on lap 1. So to come up from 26, past a few cars, it was good fun. Excellent race for me.
Boys, if you are in the Discord channel and you can have a look at Adam's live feed here, you'll see the updated championship standings. He's crunched them pretty quickly. Very nicely done. Adam Lavers, he's punched the numbers there. Scott Wooden still with a 10-point lead over Andrew Goldman, who leapfrogs Andrew Harris, and then, of course, Lee Williamson, Daniel Birchmore, Frank Hodak, Pete Matson, Curtis Williams, Matthew O'Grady, and John Baldwin now up into the top 10. So nicely done, boys. Let's thank you, Andrew. Mate, I'd stay and chat for a little bit longer, but I'm pressed for time here. Stick around, though. Anyone that can stick around, as soon as I'm done chatting to everyone, at least throwing one question out there, I'll do a second if I've got time. I'll come to Chris and Brendan Whitaker as far as the top split's concerned a little bit later on. Let's throw the attention to Lee Williamson now, and you've already said it, mate, but it was a case of what might have been for you as well. That was a podium that went begging tonight, unfortunately.
Yeah, it was, unfortunately, mate. Look, I struggled with the setup from the race start, really, and the car was a bit difficult to drive, and sort of nursed it through as much as I could. But look, caught a bit of dirt and went over the fence, and lost 4 spots and nursed it home. So look, I still picked up spots for the championship, but look, was hoping for something a little bit better. Obviously, being up the end, only a couple laps to go.
Indeed. Thoughts on the remaining 4 rounds? Because obviously there's a win in there just yet for you. I mean, this is the first chance we've had to really profile the Pro-Am split. It's a shame we only get to do it once, but you must be looking forward to seeking a little bit of redemption in the next 4 weeks. And there's some good tracks coming up. I mean, Suzuka, Zolder. We've also got Twittering Mategi. That's a nighttime race as well for those of you just tuning in. And also Mount Panorama.
Yeah, look, absolutely. And look, there's a couple of those tracks I'm quite familiar with and generally do reasonably well. So, look, my goal at the start of the season was to be within the top 5, and I'm there at the moment. So it's just a matter of really, just maintaining a bit of consistency
Mike, don't let this guy
here on
distract
in,
you.
and banking some points, and look, hopefully we can come home strong.
Thank you, mate. Nice to chat with you as per usual. Paul Nichols, let's bounce to you. Turn 4. Lap 1. 7th. You were 7th. And 45 minutes later, you're still 7th. But to get there, you had to go backwards to go forwards, mate. Talk us through that 45 minutes of mayhem, please.
Look at the damage to the front end there. I was running on straight line, I can tell you. That was a recovery drive, and I'm really happy with that. I'm really happy with Frank as well. Frank, did you mention that you got the setup from me? I don't know if you did that.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to because I didn't want to embarrass you.
No. Paul, you got more stuff from Frank, mate, and it's clear that Frank could drive it better.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, if you don't have aero damage, you can drive it better.
Mate, I don't know what you did to the setup, but she was like a Pan Am.
That's awesome. Happy, mate. That's cool.
Yeah. What about the sledging from Rankin too?
I have done my time around. I have nightmares about driving the Ferrari around Phillip Island now. Okay, that's how bad that 20-hour race.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Paul, all yours, mate.
Fantastic race. Really, really happy with the race. And the driving, I think you were speaking about it earlier, the driving standards in the second split is fantastic. I mean, everyone respects each other. There's only a couple of incidents I think that race control had to look at. And overall, fantastic. Well done to Lachlan, well done to Frank and John as well. Fantastic. Really good racing, really good fun. Enjoyed it. As you can see, the aero on the car's not too good. Hence, why I was, 7th, hey, top 10, that's always I aim for top 10, that's where I want to be, and that's really good effort based on, I think I was about 18th or 19th after lap 2.
Yeah, well, this is exactly right. Hey, Paul, while we've got you, mate, Scott made a very good point while you went out for your post-race loo break. And I'm only assuming that's all it was because the mic was on mute for a very long time. But when you look at the rest of the season, we follow the officials, but we've swapped weeks 6 and 10 because we have our finale at Bathurst and they have theirs at Phillip Island and they were doing Bathurst this week. How much does that change the regular routine for all these guys who spend a lot of time racing in officials, getting set, and then you throw this at them? It's a curveball and they've got to do their own training and testing and setups based on, well, whatever they can come up with and not what's been thrown up and served up and dished up at the officials.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, look, the officials obviously give you a good pointer to where the car is going to be in these races. Obviously, every race that we have in the Gentlemen's Sim Race Club, it's dynamic weather and dynamic track conditions, so you don't know what you're going to come up with. I normally run with a setup that I'm happy with and just adjust it based on the track. So this setup is based on a Sebring setup and just kind of a few modifications to set it up from here. So look, I mean, if the car feels good, run it. We were going to run BOP, but we decided not to. I think the results are pretty good. I mean, there's a pretty good spread of cars up here, so yeah, really happy with the results.
Well, it's the fact that BOP is actually not designed for Phillip Island as well. Like, that's an important part of it. The BOP, when you're looking at it, it came out, it was a Bathurst event-specific BOP for the guys that are out there. So the GT3 class itself actually has a mix of naturally aspirated and turbo-based engines. The turbos are much better at ramming air with the lower air density, the oxygen density in the air at the higher altitudes. they're better at ramming that air and getting more air quality into the engine so that it burns cleaner and provides more power. Hence why the BMW and the Ferrari did receive a small weight increase and a small reduction in engine power and tank sizes at Bathurst, because their engines are faster at higher altitudes.
Good analysis from Scott Rankin. So to Paul Nichols. Let's. I'm just having a look through here. Warwick Sharp, Michael Angus, Curtis Porter, Chris Whitaker, Brendan Whitaker. I'm seeing a lot of top split names here, so I think it's safe to say that we've run out of Pro-Am names. Andrew Goldman's still here. We'll get back to him in just a moment if we get time. I've heard mixed reports of the pro split race tonight, so I think for the most honest answer of exactly what was served up over the 45 minutes, I'll turn to Chris Whitaker. Good evening to you, mate. Talk us through what happened, and if you've got some results in front of you, that'd be greatly appreciated too, please.
Hey, g'day, mate. I haven't got the entire grid in front of me right now, but just off the top of the head, believe it or not, Shane Wallace just dusted the whole field.
Really?
We didn't see that one coming.
Surely not.
Yeah,
What a surprise.
About 32 minutes or something like that as well. So he cleaned it up in the Macca there. Second place was Luke Turner. And then third place was Mikey Hammond.
What's
so
that?
Hey, Mikey Hammond.
we had absolute bloody carnage.
Gap 2.
So I started
now
the
2.0.
race, I think, about 12th or 13th, something like that. At the end of the 5th lap, I was in 5th. And then I decided to just drive it into the weeds and southern loop. But
you weren't alone there.
Yeah, no, there's a few did that. So
They should have built a car park.
Behind is now 3.9.
What was your opinion of the additional challenge that was actually brought up by a track that you were not preparing for as much by just running the official races, Chris?
yeah, so I actually touched on that last week, and I like the idea because I don't really have the time in the week to go do, 10 or 15 or anything official races like I know some of the other boys do, and I mean they've got the time to do it. Good luck to them. But I really like the idea of just not having.
Hang on.
DRS.
Let's be fair to Shane Wallace. I know he's busy most of the time driving go-karts.
Yeah.
Yes, big ones. Look, to be in Team Redline, we know you got to have a bit of pace there in the 6,000 I rating. He's done a lap or two on I racing before, so
Certainly has. Hey, there's the results on screen, so let's just quickly run through them. Shane Wallace from Luke Turner and Michael Hammond, then Richard Hunton, Maverick Benson, Paul Wood, Guy Leach, Michael Angus, good to have him in the split. Chris Whitaker 9th, Martin Crispin 10th. Then we go back, Parry Anastakis was 12th, Brendan Whitaker 13th. Just looking down through the order there. Richard Mitchum down in 18th. He didn't have a great night out. Warwick Sharp was 20th. He was 10 laps down. Then Jackson Rayhana, Trent Lavis, Emmerich Kendall. Good to have him back on the loop, but not very long the look of it. And very interesting night at the office. I got a message from Lavis after about 5 laps, and he said, mate, after 3 laps, yeah, exactly. After 3 laps, I was still running in the top 5, and I'd been all over the bloody joints. So it was quite interesting to hear that and think, well, we picked week 6 as a Pro-Am split week. And I immediately said to Adam Lavis, make sure someone saves the replay so that we can have a look at this carnage a little bit later on. Thank you for that, Adam Lavis, with the results on screen there. Very nicely done. No surprise to see that Shane Wallace absolutely cleaned up in every sense of the word. Brendan Whitaker, your observations of that race, please?
I ran out of talent, mate. Tell the truth. I was actually having a good run up there with same thing with Christopher. We were sort of on a bit of a mission in the BMW, which was a nice change. I think we were 4th and 5th for a little while there, and I sort of got tagged by someone, and then Christopher ran into them as well because we were all so close. So that happens. Same thing, suck it up and keep going. And then, at the end there, I lifted and made a mistake and managed to take Matt with me, I think it was. Matt Dumphy? Yeah, so I took him with me. Then hit the fence and bounced back and obviously lost a heap of spots. So, same thing, all in all, it was a good race. It's just, man, the guys up front are so fast. So, I think my pace is getting there, just like insane. So,
Hey, Warwick Sharp, let's go to you for a moment. We don't normally see a bloke that finished 20th and obviously retired somewhere along the way there drop by for a chat. So I'm assuming you're here to talk about the 12-hour stuff, which we'll get to in a moment. But very quickly, let's just gloss over the night that was? Obviously one to forget.
No, it wasn't actually, because I actually put an 8th on the grid, which I was pretty happy putting the Merc up there amongst it. But it was absolute carnage. I actually ran wide when Amaret was coming past. I was 21st, but like the other boys said, 3 laps later I was 8th. Cars were just going off everywhere, but then I went and put a wheel on the grass again. But look, putting the car on 8th, I was wrapped with where I started. It's just, a bit of bad luck, and yeah, I hit the grass twice.
And it just goes to show, qualifying is only part of the storyline. And, I mean, tonight, look at this. 20th to 1st for Murphy in the Pro-Am split. Obviously, Warwick, a different side of the story with regards to where he started and finished. But, hey, you take the little... I like it when guys take the little positives out of things like this, Nick, where Warwick, sure, didn't have the greatest night when it came to the race, but he's really happy that he's finally found something in qualifying that will hopefully serve him well going forward.
Yeah, exactly. You've got to look to the next race. If he's found something in qualifying, once again, qualifying is just a small portion of it, he can then apply that to the next race and then use that in going forward, like you said.
A little message from Perry and Astagas coming in on chat there.
And now, at this point in time, I think it was top 10. Yes. Now, Michael Angus, let's just bring you in. Parry was in here. He's ducked off. Obviously, not everyone stuck around. As soon as I said I might not get to chat to everybody. But, Michael, give us a quick synopsis of the Calamari Racing evening. The fact of the matter is that you flew the flag up there in the top 10. Well done.
Yeah, thanks, mate. It was it's funny sitting there listening to everyone. It's the first zero incident race I've had for the whole year. So,
well done. There weren't many of them tonight.
I don't think I was actually very fast. I just didn't hit anything. So, no, to be honest, it was for Parry and myself. It was a matter of dodging and weaving, I think, and we managed to get ourselves in a pretty good spot early on. I think we started 19th and 20th respectively. So. The fact that we both got up there around the top 10 was, just a matter of keeping it clean, and awesome result for Andrew coming back to P5 in his race as well. So no, overall CMR boys happy with the result tonight.
Thanks, mate.
And very quickly to Curtis Porter, what unfolded for you tonight, please?
I wasn't in race tonight. I'm here to talk about the 12 hour on the weekend with the boys.
Well, we've got 5 minutes.
What a
so
segue!
let's do that. Let's do that. Very good segue indeed. He'll be after my job soon enough. I'm going to hand the baton over here to Mr. Rankin to do the honours, because Pete Matson's not here as club president. I'd love for him to have something to say.
I put on there on OBS. I put on there pew pew pew.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna clip that. I have to clip that gulag because it was the worst thing I've ever done in my life, and I somehow won.
Yeah, that was the Ferraris are not my favourite. So if I'm getting a top 10 in there, I had bloody Shane Van Gisbergen in there again from the.
You want to hope so?
Yeah. Nah, he's an absolute
Because
freak.
you're used to what, driving V8s or not supercars?
No, supercars is my go-to. The Ferraris are a completely different car, so it just takes a lot of getting used to.
Ah, right.
So I don't ever really expect to have a super duper result in those.
Mm.
Started P20, finished 8th, so I'll be
Fuck off.
happy with that.
Jesus.
That's the
Where'd
same
he
dude.
come from?
Dead silence.
And this is in the league still? Like this all counts towards season
championships.
totals and
Yep.
yeah, cool.
Yeah, no, I'm happy with that.